voltage. Only high voltage can do that. If you agreed to my previous statement, you are in for a huge, yet basic, electrical learning experience. Please stay tuned. Hello my friends, and welcome back to the shop. Today, if you and watch my previous videos, remember this old MOT I salvaged, and this the actual oven cabinet. Anyways, I've combined the two here to make me a little metal melting oven. The way I did that is I rewound the transformer. Let me show you how I did that. First off, let me apologize for the darkness in here. I got the door closed up because we've got one heck of a scary storm brewing up. So on the old whiteboard here, I've got a draw out of how the transformer originally worked. So of course you got the 120 volts and 15 amps coming in to the transformer. Some knowledge you need first is that wattage is voltage times amperage, and you're always going to have the same, or maybe a little bit less due to heat loss, or always a little bit less due to heat loss and other losses. But you're always going to have around 1800 watts, or however many your voltage times amperage is. Anyways, that's what I was saying. The transformer works by, you've got your wall electricity coming in through copper wires, and it comes around the iron core here, and you've got maybe 150, 120 wraps of that heavier gauge, I mean, I say heavier, but still thin gauge wire wrapping around the transformer. And then, with no electrical contact at all here, actually, you've got the secondary coil, which has a couple thousand wraps of really thin wire. And I've actually got the old secondary coil right here. So what I did is I removed this old thing, obviously, and I replaced it with a couple wraps of that heavy gauge wire. And I'll get into that in a second, but I'll show you what this would do. So whenever you have so many wraps on the secondary, more than you do on the primary, it's going to make a step-up transformer. So it's going to go from 120 volts, 15 amps, to 2300 volts and 0.8 amps. Now, 0.8 amps is pretty much a line on where it kills you. So 2300 volts has the power to push that electricity through you, and the amperage is what's there to kill you. A good way to look at it is voltage is like what pushes electricity a long way. That's why they have to step it up on transmission towers and stuff coming out of power plants so they can transport long distances. And amperage is what is it's like the grunt in the electricity. It's what runs motors and has the potential to kill you. The way I figured out the amperage on this is, well, pretty basic. They're always going to be hit 1800 watts, and on the thing itself, it actually said it produced 2300 volts, and I went off that. I wouldn't really depend on it, but so I did 2300 A representing amperage, equals 1800. So 1800 divided by 2300 is 0.8, rounded. So after I took out the secondary and replaced it with a heavier gauge secondary, this is what happens. So you've got, again, the same primary with a 150, 120 wraps of wire coming in with your wall voltage, and then what's coming out is well, it means that there's less wraps on the secondary. That means this is a step down transformer. The voltage goes down and the amperage goes up. So I did the math, and I read that I was getting about 1.85 amps on average after it warmed up a little. So 1.85 A equals 1800. So I did the same math, and I figured out that I'm actually getting 972 pretty much 973 amps. And that is why it's able to melt metal. So if you don't believe me that it actually has the power to melt metal and is putting out such low voltage, well, here's a demonstration for you. Get it set to AC voltage, hooked right up. Okay, nothing, no modifications or anything here, and I hope I've got it hooked up good to the leads there. This is first try. So, anyways, here we go. Put the power to her. I don't know about y'all, but that looks like 1.84 up to me. So yeah, pretty low voltage there. And being so, it really doesn't have the power to kill you anymore. Don't quote me on that, and do not try that. Okay. If I didn't care about my life, I would grab onto those and show you that it won't kill you because the voltage is so low. But I'm obviously never going to do that. Because I value my life and I'm not going to risk it. But, I mean, I'm not worried, but I'm not going to risk it on something stupid. But even though it doesn't have the potential to kill me, I'll show you what it does have the potential to do with the right conductivity, just to give you an idea if the voltage was there, what it could do to you. So I've got a really, really small finishing nail hooked up in there. Let's flip it on and see what happens. Melted right half in two. Let's try something a little more challenging this time. Coat hanger wire. Yep. And this might be the last one, but we're going to go all out and try a 10-penny nail. Probably going to melt the insulation right off the wires, but who cares? I'm planning on redoing it anyway. Well, it's so tough when it's bright. I'm going to close up our door a little. Ooh. She's smoking. Yeah. Still burning. Oh man, it's getting smoky in here now. Oh man. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to call it on this one. It's getting too smoky. Not good for the breathing antlers. Of course, none of that smoke got to me. I'm out of here before it engulfed everything. But anyways, I think that's going to be all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more SD Customs. See you next time.